when my dad couldn't drag me home from work, if he'd be out on a call, he was, mostly he was in charge of their emblem and trophy department. And he had to go to horse shows, dog shows, you know, all kinds of things where they give awards, and he'd have to present the awards. So sometimes he wouldn't be home or back at the shop in time to take me home when I was working at Marian. So Bob, the Wisnia family lived just 2 blocks away from where we lived. And so I'd ask him for a ride home. Yeah, he'd give me a ride home. So one time he says, "Can you invite me home for dinner tonight?" I says, "What's the matter?" He says, "Well, my mother and my sister are up in Sacramento visiting my brother," which was Maury. And I didn't even know Maury then. And I said, wait a minute. And I picked up the phone. I called my mom. I says, "Have you got enough for one more person for dinner?" She says, "Okay." So I said, "I'm bringing somebody home for dinner." I brought Bob. He drove me home, and then I invited him for dinner because he was all out of money. He couldn't afford to buy himself a meal. And it was towards the end of the week. So he wouldn't be having a paycheck until the next day or two. So after I says, "Now I'm not considering this a date because I don't date the people I work with because there's too much flap going on, you know, amongst the employees." I said, "But does your mother make gefilte fish?" He says, "Does she make gefilte fish? Every Friday we have gefilte fish." I says, "Fine. Then sometime when my parents are away and I want a decent meal, you invite me over for gefilte fish." And he says, "Fine." Well, sure enough, my parents went to Utah or something on a vacation, my dad's vacation. And I was, you know, working and married already. And so, no, I wasn't married already. Hadn't even met Morris. What's the matter with me?